Hey, it's the ambassador. It's about 2 o'clock out here in Moscow, and I'm traveling around in between meetings. Quick snapshot of where we are here. Europe, somewhat mixed, but Asia had a great night trading. Shanghai A shares up 2.2%. The rest of Asia followed through. India the only exception there, and I think you're still digesting the rate hike, how aggressive, how extensive. People are going to be reassessing rates in India. China, we've talked about this A shares rally, and it's impressive. Are they rolling out the stimulus again? Have they been able to target and focus on the property bubbles in the urban investment vehicles? Who knows? But the reality is that this is a market we need to follow from a trading perspective. Russia's somewhat mixed today. The rest of emerging Europe looks pretty decent. Russia down in some profit taking in some of the core commodity names. Oil's rolled over a bit. Nothing dramatic, and I don't see any reason to run for cover, but I do think a couple of these trades are a little long in the tooth. Valuations aren't terribly stretched. The technical indicators in many of these names, although they've had great runs, are not entirely overbought. So I just think you've got a month-end situation where guys have made some money in July, and you actually may see some of that coming off. Russia Specific just came out of a meeting with a company called Pharma Standard, which is the largest pharma producer in Russia. It's a $3 billion company, a name that very few people probably know as they trade these markets. But what you should know, and that's thematic to emerging, is the generic producers are exploding in terms of their revenues and in terms of the growth of their businesses. OTC also, OTC drug distribution. We're talking about painkillers. We're talking about vitamins. And we're talking about a number of things that you're starting to see much greater interest in, with the per capita income growing and pharma consumption per capita in emerging. This is a trend that's really booming. So watch these trends, watch these companies. Teva is one of the names that's most noted, easily bought on the New York Stock Exchange, that has exposure to global generics. Great part of the trade, great part of the consumer story. That's it from here today.